It's November 15th. It's been a couple weeks. Again, I haven't even stepped on a scale. I have no idea where I'm at weight-wise. But I do feel better. Emotionally, I definitely feel a little bit better. You know, I'm kind of pulling myself out of my funk, and you know, I'm more geared and more focused. And I need to really get more focused on myself, though. Again, I've always said time after time that my motivation is motivating, and the fact of the matter is, you know, very recently I've reached out to some friends and family members, and you know, and I'm getting discouraged because, again, I know ultimately you can't make anybody do anything that they don't want to do, and you know, and it takes the person to realize that, you know, this is something I need to do for myself. But you know, I recently reached out to some friends and some family members, and with the goal of, you know, wanting to help, because I see a pattern, you know, and I don't know if it's their lack of faith in me, or they think that, you know, I don't know what I'm talking about, or I don't know what I'm doing, or if it's just that they have no confidence in themselves, or no faith in themselves. You know, people get into funks. I know I've been in the funk, and I was in the funk for a long time, and you know, but the reality is, I know what I'm doing. I know how to, I don't want to say really know how to approach people, because I do know I do have a tendency to be a little aggressive at times when it's regarding something that I'm very passionate about. And you know, I'm passionate about helping. You know, I want to be able to take somebody who's lying to themselves, saying that I'm happy and I'm content where I'm at, and you know, help them to actually really be happy and content with themselves, and just give them that little dose of reality that, you know, in 4 months' time, when you actually see yourself 30 pounds smaller, and you feel that energy increase, you do realize that, you know, I did feel like shit, and I was in a bad place mentally and physically, very much physically. But people tend, you know, they lie to themselves. They tell themselves that, you know, you're okay where you're at, and you're over 300 pounds, but the doctor says I'm healthy. No. If you're over 300 pounds and you don't have diabetes, and you don't have high blood pressure, and your cholesterol comes out good, or whatever the doctor says, you know, and you keep progressing the way you're going, and you're going to wind up with diabetes. You're going to wind up with other health issues. And the fact of the matter is, people lie to themselves and tell themselves that, you know, I'm okay. I'm 200 pounds overweight, but I'm okay. And you're really not okay. You know, and again, for me, I kind of take it personally, because, you know, I'm very passionate about what it is that I'm doing right now. And I'm very passionate about what it is I'm doing right now, and I feel like the only way that I can really get ahead with myself is to make other people see it. And people aren't seeing it. You know, people don't, I don't know if they think that, you know, I'm Anthony and I never know what I'm talking about, or this is my ambition of the week, or whatever the case may be, or, you know, because I've always, I have a history of being flaky. I have a history of, you know, not always following through with the things that I want to do, and I have a history of just acting like the fool. The fact is, I'm past that acting like a fool stage of my life. You know, I always I have a history of, trying to be the joke or be the butt of jokes and really try to make people laugh all the time, or try to be more over the top and say that and go for that shock value and really take it over the top and say that off-color thing, just to try to gauge reactions out of people. You know what? I'm not that guy anymore. I'm very much past that. Once in a while, it may come out, but for the reality is I'm really not that person anymore. And people people think that I am. And at least in my mind, I feel like people see me as that. I've taken a turn that I want to be serious about what it is that I'm doing. And it hurts me that people aren't taking me serious. I mean, in my own mind, again, I don't know how real that is, but in my own mind, I feel like like nobody has any faith in me. That's how I feel, and it frustrates me and it enrages me and I know the only way to convince those people is to change and to accomplish my goal and kind of use that as a, be able to, I don't want to say throw it in people's faces, but prove to them that, no, listen, this is real. I'm really doing this. And again, I reached out to people that I want to help, but obviously they don't want to help themselves because I just keep getting laundry lists of excuses. And, oh, I can't do it. No, I don't have time. You're sitting home 12 hours a day